Hi guys, I'm Meisha Pijot.
Matt Newman.
And we are here at Eddie's Olympia Gym today. And
today we're going to do a leg day workout.
And that is with squat guy and squat girl. Here it comes. So, we're going to start with some squats. Matt and I both squat slightly differently. What Matt is demonstrating is what I would call arse to grass, so we're getting really, really low. And that type of depth is something you've got to work up to when it comes to squatting. It's a matter of flexibility, strengthening all the little stability muscles surrounding every single joint in your legs, core strength as well. So I'm going to show the alternative where you don't have to get as low. You're still going to hit every single muscle in those in that leg region. The lower you get just comes down to practice. So don't expect that much from yourself straight off. I feel like it might be a bit soon to get this out. Should I put a normal vest on?
That should probably be a reveal. So what Meisha was doing there is she was obviously going to parallel. It's important to go to parallel because then you get your activation then of your quads and your hamstrings. You need that mind muscle connection. So just try to obviously not go as low as you can, keep the form, keep the back in a good position, but go to parallel. Don't just go to a little bit and back up again. If it means taking the weight off, then make it lighter and hit that parallel or lower if you can, but it's going to take time, so just keep working at it.
So I like to do a good morning using a hack squat machine. It targets the hamstrings, and I use a band around the top of my thighs just to engage the glutes. Good mornings aren't very well received, mostly because people do them wrong and they tend to hurt their back. So I actually prefer doing it on the hack squat. It gives you a little bit more support than using the bar. And I do suffer from lower back problems, but this is a way for me to do it and still lift quite heavy. So let me show you.
So if you haven't got a hack squat, what Meisha's just been doing over there, some gyms haven't got them, some gyms have. If it hasn't got one and you still want to work your hamstrings, a good way of doing that is called a good morning, which is what we're going to do now. So I prefer to use an Olympic bar because it's wide, it gives you good balance. And the important bits are you keep a very, very slight bend in your knees. I think get that mind muscle connection with your hamstrings. And you're just going to keep the bar on your shoulders and bend down to here. Get that nice tension in your hamstrings, then back up again. Start light, get the form, go heavy, form over ego. Let's do it. Okay, so plate loaded leg press, one of my favourites. Get some good weight on this. But again, don't want to go too heavy because you want to get that good depth really. You want to get you want to go deep enough so you should feel it in your hamstrings as well, get that activation. With all things, start light, get the form right, go heavier. So let's do it. The leg press, your foot positioning is going to make a difference as to whereabouts in your legs you're going to be working predominantly. So if we go wide, I like to go 10 reps wide into 10 reps narrow. That'll work the outside of your quad and your hamstrings, and then completely focus on the inside, like the teardrop part of the leg that everyone wants to get a definition out. So try to go normally, neutral is kind of just outside wide, but I like to go wide and then narrow. Hit them both.
That's good timing! Matt's keeping quite a steady rhythm. And what I like to do is take the weight right down, really focus on form, and actually go with a little bit of a negative. So negative means you're actually making the easier part of the movement harder by slowing it down. So the negative here is actually the lowering of the weight. So I would slow that right down, change the tempo, and actually push up nice and slow as well. So we're both working really differently, hitting the same movements, but achieving a completely different outcome. This is where my kind of training kicks in. We're going to do a massive set to finish, all going endurance. So we're going to start on the extension, hit some walking lunges, sissy squats, we'll talk about a little bit more in detail in a minute, and then Matt's going to hit some calves. So massive set to finish, 20 reps on everything, so just hitting your max weight that you can hit on those. Coming back to the sissies, as I just said, if you're doing it right, you shouldn't actually need to use a plate. So we're hitting 20 reps, I'm going to show you what I mean.
So that's leg day. Been schooled by Meisha towards the end there. So for me, the important thing about especially leg day and all training in reality is that mind-muscle connection. So when you're training, don't just go through the motions and put on loads of weight and just work your way through it and get out of there. If need be, drop the weight and actually think about that muscle that you're working. Think about that contraction, think about that mind-muscle connection. If you're not feeling it, you're not working it. So that's my tip, just think about it.
Definitely, do your research. You know, we've gone through a selection of exercises today that for you might not work. Understand the muscle that you're hitting with each movement. Squats, leg presses, they're all very much compound movements, but you change it slightly and you can feel it in a different muscle. So it's really important to have that understanding. Do your own research. Don't just listen to your friends and your idols. You know, find out what works for you and go with that. Today we've taken through our favourite exercises to do with leg day, and I've certainly done some stuff that I wouldn't normally do. So it's really nice to mix it up. We did some heavy stuff to begin with, mixed it up, came into endurance stuff which really pushed Matt like you're not used to.
No, it's good.
Me doing some heavy squatting at the beginning, felt totally out of my comfort zone, but it's really nice to mix it up.
Good stuff.
Yeah.